High-sugar diets are more dangerous than they appear. The concern isn't just about cavities or short-term weight gain. It's about how chronic excess sugar reshapes metabolism in ways that quietly create fertile ground for cancer to grow. When the body is flooded with refined sugars from soft drinks, pastries, candies, and processed foods, blood glucose levels spike rapidly. To handle this surge, the pancreas releases insulin in large amounts. Over time, this repeated hormonal stress can lead to insulin resistance, where cells stop responding to insulin effectively. The result is a cycle of persistently high blood sugar and elevated insulin, a biological environment that promotes both fat accumulation and tumor development. Cancer cells thrive on glucose. In fact, many tumors exhibit what scientists call the Warburg effect, a metabolic shift that allows them to consume glucose at an abnormally high rate, even when oxygen is available. This sugar addiction helps cancer cells multiply faster, survive longer, and resist programmed cell death. Meanwhile, excess insulin acts as a growth signal, encouraging cells to divide more rapidly and making it harder for the body to eliminate abnormal ones. Over time, these combined effects transform sugar from a simple pleasure into a silent accomplice in cancer development. But there is hope, and it starts with smarter sweetness. You don't have to abandon all sugar. Your body does need some glucose for energy, but you can choose sources that stabilize rather than spike blood sugar. Low-glycemic fruits such as apples, pears, and berries are perfect examples. They contain natural sugars that are released slowly into the bloodstream, avoiding the metabolic chaos caused by refined sweets. Their fiber content slows digestion and supports gut health, while their antioxidants actively fight oxidative stress, one of the molecular triggers of cancer. Apples provide pectin, a soluble fiber that helps regulate glucose absorption and feeds beneficial gut bacteria, producing compounds that protect colon cells. Pears are rich in flavonoids that reduce inflammation and support vascular health. Berries, especially blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries, are small but potent shields against oxidative damage. Their anthocyanins not only give them deep color but also suppress pathways that cancer cells use to grow and invade. Unlike processed desserts, these fruits satisfy sweetness while offering direct protection to your DNA and metabolic systems. Replacing sugary snacks with these low-glycemic fruits creates a natural rebalancing in the body. Instead of roller coaster spikes and crashes in blood sugar, your energy remains steady and your insulin levels calm down. This stable internal rhythm reduces fat storage, decreases inflammation, and limits the hormonal environment in which tumors thrive. Over time, this shift can help reverse early insulin resistance and prevent the cascade of metabolic disorders, obesity, fatty liver, and chronic inflammation that make cancer more likely. To implement this daily, start simple. Replace dessert pastries with a bowl of mixed berries, or have sliced apples sprinkled with cinnamon instead of sugary cereal for breakfast. Pair fruits with protein or healthy fats, such as yogurt, nuts, or seeds, to slow digestion further and reduce glucose impact. Avoid fruit juices and dried fruits, which concentrate sugars without the balancing fiber. Choose water, unsweetened tea, or sparkling water infused with lemon or mint as alternatives to soft drinks. These habits recondition your palate over time, training your taste buds to appreciate natural sweetness again. Equally important is reducing hidden sugars in everyday foods. Many low-fat or healthy processed items, yogurts, sauces, granola bars, contain more sugar than a soda can. Reading labels and cooking more meals at home helps regain control over sugar intake. Whole, minimally processed meals stabilize metabolism naturally. Combine low-glycemic fruits with whole grains, vegetables, and lean proteins to create balanced meals that sustain energy without overworking your pancreas. Physical activity also plays a vital role. Exercise helps muscles use glucose efficiently, lowering insulin levels and preventing sugar from lingering in the bloodstream. Even a 15-minute walk after eating can significantly reduce blood sugar spikes. Regular movement, combined with balanced nutrition, keeps the metabolic system flexible and resilient. The connection between sugar, obesity, and cancer isn't just about excess calories, it's about signaling. Every sugary drink or refined treat tells your cells to store fat, grow, and replicate faster. But every fiber-rich fruit and nutrient-dense meal sends the opposite message: stabilize, repair, and protect. Over months and years, these microscopic messages accumulate into long-term health outcomes. That's why prevention begins not with fear, but with substitution. Choose foods that honor your body's natural design rather than overstimulating it. Apples instead of soda. Pears instead of cake. A handful of berries instead of candy. These small swaps don't just protect your waistline, they protect your cells from the hormonal and oxidative chaos that cancer cells exploit. In the end, sugar is not evil, it's the imbalance that's dangerous. When sweetness comes packaged with fiber, water, and antioxidants, as nature intended, it nourishes instead of harms. The key is to consume sugar in its natural form, in moderation, surrounded by nutrients that support metabolic balance. By choosing low-glycemic fruits and whole foods, maintaining steady activity, and limiting processed sugars, you create an internal environment where energy flows efficiently and where cancer finds no easy place to grow.